because I kind of gotta take a shit right now. If I really had to go take a shit, I'd probably have to go to work, which I wouldn't want to do, but nah, I'd probably shit myself before I do that. Back to another episode of Wheel Talk. So currently I'm driving to South San Francisco. That's the area where I work, and that's the place where I sleep, and it makes it super convenient to be able to, like, even though I'm going to be going to sleep around like 1 o'clock, I can still get 9 hours of sleep and be at work at time, because I'm like 5 minutes from work, which is one of the perks of being out there stealth camping in my minivan. But this week, so it's Sunday, about to be Monday, I'm going to do a round 2 of the $1,000 challenge. I actually made exactly $1,000 last week. I know I said like 940 or something like that, but when I cashed out, it was 980 because I did some later rides. And then the next day I had like a $5 tip, $10 tip. It ended up going up to like another $23. So it was pretty much like $1,003, which is awesome. I did better than I expected because I was shooting for 900, even though I called this the $1,000 challenge. And so this week I'm going to be doing round 2 of the $1,000 challenge. And I was thinking about doing a different strategy because I'm starting on Sunday. So what happened was last week is on Monday, I had drove in on Monday, and there was a lot of traffic, and it took me like 2.5 hours or more to get into work. And then, you know, that just throws everything off, because then I woke up early, and then I'm exhausted, and then when I get off of work, then I want to take a nap, and then I start late, and then my whole week starts late. So basically this week I plan on starting around 4 o'clock Monday through Thursday, and again I'm shooting for $1,000 like I said before. But what I'm going to try and do is 4 days and make $1,000, and then if I want to, I'll work Friday and make $300. But mostly I'm shooting for the $1,000 Monday through Thursday, so making $250 a day. And I think I could do that if I start at 4 o'clock and go till like 1:30. Especially now that I'm getting more experience in knowing which rides to accept and decline. So, yeah, stay tuned. What's up, everybody? So, I'm currently pulling up to the mall that I sleep at. And I'm actually going to show you all what it looks like, what I was talking about. The security and where I sleep, and you'll see everyone sleeping. There's a Planet Fitness, which also is a good place to stealth camp because they're open 24 hours. Kind of sucks that you can see the phone mount on the bottom right corner, but eventually I'll fix that. Behind the phone mount on the screen is actually a security guard, and then you can let's see, zoom out. So there's a whole bunch of Tesla chargers. People are here all night charging their Teslas. That must suck. You can see someone in their camper van down here. They have a stealth camper van, which is pretty cool. And then you see all these cars are sleeping. Like, I know they're sleeping because they have foggy ass windows, or they have their windshields up. That's how you know they're sleeping. And that's one of the reasons why, for my setup, see, like, I don't know if you can see it in the video, but all these cars, they have foggy windows, and they have their windshield covered with one of those. They have the sun shields. That's what they have on their vehicles, and that's how you know. That's one of the reasons why I don't put a sun shield on mine. And also another thing about my setup with the fleece blankets is that I don't get foggy windows that much. At least I haven't lately. I in the past I've had foggy windows, but I think to be honest, I think the fleece absorbs a lot of the moisture. Yeah, but I don't like sleeping around everybody. I guess there's safety in numbers, but yeah, to be honest, I could camp right here in the Planet Fitness parking lot. I was even thinking about getting a membership there just so I could take a shower and a piss, but I'm alright. I got the gym at work, and yeah, so I like to sleep over here. The first night, last Monday, these lights were actually off. It was completely dark over here. And I seen that Prius last time, not the gray one, the white one. This is where I like to sleep. There's a car right behind me. But, yeah, and this is where I sleep every time. And it's right off the freeway exit. There's no homeless people here. I don't know. So far, it's been good. One bad thing about my van is that none of the doors lock. Yeah. Oh, let me put the video sideways. I'm trying to film in landscape mode. Let me fix. I might shave my hair. Oh, another series. I'm telling you, I got ideas for videos, but I haven't grown my hair out in years. I used to have my hair grown. I used to have my hair all the way to my back years ago. It doesn't look too hot. I mean, I just took a shower and it gets all flat. But yeah, I started experiencing hair loss in my mid-20s, and I should have started taking I think it's called finasteride or something like that. It's to block 5-beta DHT and prevent hair loss. But I didn't. Anyways, that's another idea for another video series in the future, is because I plan on taking minoxidil and finasteride to regrow my hair. I just want to see how it looks, because I think it looks worse than it actually is at the moment. It might just look that bad, but yeah, anyways, like I was saying before I turn off the video, is that none of these doors in this vehicle lock, which I have to fix that. Oh, I think one door, the front passenger door locks and the rear door locks, but the two sliding doors and the driver door don't lock, so you could just open the door. But yeah, to be honest, I mean, that's one thing that makes me a little bit not nervous, but just like kind of sucks, because you have to like that would just be like probably a traumatic experience if someone opens my door in the middle of the night. The thing is, the alarm on this vehicle is super loud, so one is it would for sure wake me up, and then probably scare the people who open the door. Just hopefully that doesn't happen. Like I said, I feel pretty safe in this area. There's not like too many there's no riffraff around here for the most part, and yeah, if that does happen, I'd probably end up sleeping over there with all the other people, but at the moment I don't. And yeah, like I said, oh, another thing that sucks is I was like 20 minutes from my house. I had left and I forgot to take the Zep bound shot, because for those of you who don't know, I'm taking Zepbound 2.5 milligrams. I've been doing it for about 2.5 months. No, almost 2 months. So this last shot would have been my last shot for the 2 months. But I forgot to take it, and I don't know, we'll see. In the past, I have talked about this, is where I went like 4 days without the medication, and I was fine. I got a little bit hungry, but I would just drink more water, and it would kind of help with the hunger. But I'm not too worried about it. We'll see how I start feeling tomorrow. If I can hold out till Thursday, like hopefully I do Monday through Thursday, and then make all the money that I need to make, and then I'll just take the shot on Thursday. Yeah, we'll see. I'll keep you posted on that as well. I'm gonna get ready for bed. Tonight it's not too cold. It's like 60 degrees. I'm expecting it maybe to get to 40, which I just need a sleeping bag for that. I don't need the heating blanket, so I'm just gonna unpack the sleeping bag. But now that I'm thinking about it, my stomach's kind of hurting. I gotta take a shit, and that's not good. Like, cause maybe I'm just gassy. Hopefully. Excuse me for that. Oh man, this thing. Oh, hotboxing. Fucking. I had some peas. Oh man, those peas, I think, is fucked up my stomach. Fucking huffing my own farts over here. But I'm trying to think if I ever had to take a shit at night, because most gas stations are closed, and I didn't even think that far, like what I would do if I had to take a shit, like if it really came down to it, because I kind of gotta take a shit right now. If I really had to go take a shit, I'd probably have to go to work, which I wouldn't want to do, but nah, I'd probably shit myself before I do that, because you have to badge in, and when you badge in, you alert. It's like it's all recorded that you badged in or whatever. But now that I'm thinking about it, I gotta take a shit. I don't even know where I would go to take a shit, because everything is closed. The gas stations. As an Uber driver, the best places to go for taking a leak or shit are Chevron and Safeway, because both of those, they're more pricey places to go, but you know you're paying for customer service. Oh man, the thing is, they close at like 10 in the city areas. Oh man, this is not good now that I think about it. Where would I shit? I'm like literally lost about that, like, because my stomach just started hurting right now. Or not hurting, but just started feeling gassy right when I said that, and started ripping them. And I'm trying to think where the hell I would take a shit. I have a lot of friends out in this area, but hell no, I wouldn't be asking them to take a shit, because no one knows that I'm sleeping in my van, and I wouldn't want them to know that. Because you say, oh, I'm sleeping in my van, and people are gonna be like, oh, so what the fuck? Yeah, so I don't want all the questions and like sympathy, like what the hell? Like nah. They don't need to know all that. I'm trying to think where I have to. Now that I'm thinking about that, I'm gonna look on my phone where I should, like, what gas station is open to take a shit, because this is not good. I need to have a backup in the future in case I ever do have to take a shit, like, really bad, because I don't want to shit myself. That'd be fucking all bad. Imagine an hour ride home in some shitty shorts. Oh. Alright, you guys. Stay tuned until tomorrow. I'll let you know how the bathroom situation went. So currently I'm about to head to work. It's 10:05, and yeah, I see a security guard behind me in my rear view, but like I said, I'm not even worried at all. and I feel really well rested. Like, that's one of the benefits of sleeping out here, because as I was saying in another clip, is that during my normal commute, like when I was taking the bus, because we have a bus, like a big double-decker bus with Wi-Fi, and there's restroom, and they have like these big leather seats, super comfortable. And I talk about this stuff like it's no big deal, but it is a big deal, because that's like time that I don't have to commute, and I could be working on my bus or taking a nap or watching a show or practicing Spanish on Duolingo. Just frees up your time, and you don't have to focus your time and attention on driving. It's like a huge privilege, and I acknowledge that, because I know how it feels to commute every day and haul. That sucks. But yeah, so, and like I said, those buses leave early, so I'm waking up around like 5 and then getting in around like 7, and I don't know, I'm okay starting a little bit later and shifting my sleep routine. Like, I go to sleep later, but then I'm also starting work later, and I'm okay with that, because I feel well rested, as opposed to doing my regular commute where I take the shuttle and wake up early and then get home early, and then I always feel exhausted throughout the day, like I didn't have enough sleep. And it's kind of weird waking up in this van. Like, I feel so like warm and comfortable, and my body feels like relaxed, and it's crazy, to be honest. I had a nightmare last night, like 2 nightmares, kind of weird. And just like, I was like almost talking to my sleep. I could hear myself talking, like trying to fight whatever I was feeling in my dream. But yeah, it was alright. And then when I woke up this morning, there was an Uber driver. I seen the stickers. There was an Uber driver parked to the left of me, but I wasn't worried about it. I just got out on the right side, and then for all he knows, he just didn't see me walk up. So yeah, having a stealth minivan is it's a good thing to have a stealth minivan, because you're not worried about people always like on the lookout for you. Well, this is kind of, anyways, so right now it's 10. Follow up on my bubble guts. Basically, I think I just got a little gassy from those peas, and yeah, thankfully I didn't have to take a shit, because that would have been all bad. Like, dude, I was like, let me just go to sleep, and hopefully I don't have to wake up in the middle of the night and have to fucking shit myself. So yeah, I didn't have to go pee. I have to go pee now, but I didn't have to go poop or pee, and so that's a good thing, because I might just get the membership for Planet Fitness just in case if I ever have to take a shit. Because it's almost worth paying $10 in that moment. If you ever need to take a shit unexpectedly, that $10 is going to be well worth it, because you don't want to fucking, oh my gosh. Anyways, yeah, so right now I'm about to head into work. I have to go pee, but not super bad, so I've been up since probably like 9. And I'll start at like 10:30, let's say 10:30, 11:30, 12:30, 1:30, 2:30, 3:30. I'll probably work till like 4:30. And also, you know, if you notice or you've been paying attention to the times that I work anywhere from like 4 hours to 8 hours. And that's because I'm on a salary, and so basically we're paid by our job's progress, not by the hour. So if we get finished, basically you come in, you do what you got to do, and then you can go home. So that's another privilege. Being at where I work now is like a lot of the things are things that I didn't have, you know, when I had my other kids. Like here we get paternity leave for 6 weeks. That's like, I never had that before, so I would always be working and going to school. I didn't even think about that. But now I'm like, oh shit, 6 weeks paid. That's awesome. What I was thinking is for the 6 weeks, depending on how much debt I have paid off, I might have all my debt paid off by then. But if not, it'll probably be just very little debt left. And I was thinking during that 6 weeks, I could do Uber and Lyft full time. In 6 weeks, I could probably make, let's say, let's just say $1,000 a week. That's $6,000 that I can make. It's kind of hard driving with the curtains closed, because then you don't see. You have to kind of plan ahead when you're merging lanes, because you can't see your blind spot. But that's how it is with cargo vans as well. So it's like, it can be done. What I was thinking to get for my side view mirrors is those small little circle mirrors that you could put, because it'll give you a different angle to see your blind spot. I might do that another day. Typically in the morning I leave my stealth camping mode set up, just so that when I get off work, if I do want to take a nap, I don't have to set it up. And then depending on how I feel, I might just set it up right there. I'm going to try and get the stuff that I need to do in lab done. They have free work. There's an event today at work too where there's free food, so I'm going to try and eat at work. It's like an award ceremony or something where, yeah, but free food's always good food. And that's $4 or $6 that I don't have to spend on eating out here. Yeah, I'll check in with you guys later. Currently it's about 5 o'clock. Got off of work at 4:30. I forgot I needed gas, so what I did at work was packed up everything. Took about 15 minutes, and then headed to the gas station. So now it's about 5 o'clock. I plan on driving, depending on my energy levels, till around 2. I was thinking right now it's pretty busy, and it's not good to take any rides that are long because of the traffic. So in this type of situation, we better take the shorter rides, as long as you're making the formula that I had discussed previously is, as long as you're, like, let's say to get there, to pick up someone is 5 minutes, and then to drop them off is 5 minutes, so that's 10 minutes total. If you divide that by 2, it's $5. That's how much you should be making on that ride. That's to get you around approximately $30 an hour. So let's say, for example, it was 10 minutes away, and then 10 minutes to drop them off, or 5 minutes away and 5 minutes to drop them off. If I'm getting paid less than $5, I would decline that ride. So the minimum for Uber, I think, is like $4.32, so I would decline that ride. But like, let's say there was another one, same distance, but is offering $6, I would accept it. Or like $5.35, or even $5. And I find that formula to be helpful, and it does work. So long as you could get those, you could actually get the rides. Sometimes you got to get what you can, and those are usually during slower times. But when it's busy, well, I'm going to take a ride that's going to earn me less than that. I'll check back in with you all in a few hours to see how things are going. I've been driving for 2 hours, and that formula works. So like, you just add up the time, divide by 2, and if it's above what they're paying you, if it's 2 times that, then it's worth it. So like, let's say total, it's going to be 30 minutes to pick up and drop off. Divide that by 2 is $15. If they're not paying you $15 or more, don't accept it. Currently, I'm at $66, so that's like $33 an hour, which is good. Unfortunately, it's a little slow where I'm at right now, but it's all right. I'm just gonna wait a little bit, maybe like 10 minutes, and then figure out my next steps. But for for example, there was a ride that didn't meet that criteria. It was probably like $2-3 under. So what Uber did was they offered the rider priority pickup, and that charged them more money, and that got me to where in the range of where it's acceptable for me to take the ride. So just holding off and not rushing to things. Also, Uber tries and sneaks in like shitty rides, and you got to make sure to not take those as well. Like they'll put the Uber share rides, and they'll test you too. They'll give you like really bad rides and really low pay, and you got to be paying attention to the rides that you're accepting. I'll check in a few hours. And I finish up driving around 11 o'clock, 11:30. I mean, at that point, I was kind of already thinking about stopping. I don't know. So that's about like 6.5 hours of driving. That's about $27 to $30 an hour. If I would have just stopped at 11, it would have been like $30 an hour. I think what I'm going to try and do is throughout the week shoot for 6 hours a day, 30, 60, 90, $180 in 6 hours. If I could do that. What I noticed is that also I'm kind of adjusting my goals as I go, which I think is a good thing to do. Is kind of like reevaluating, okay, this isn't working, what could I do? Because what I noticed is that I probably could get to like 215 maybe, but I'd have to be working another like 2.5, 3 hours. And the last week and a half that I've been doing Uber and Lyft along with my regular day job, I've kind of just been going, recording videos, editing videos on top of driving and my day job. And so I kind of haven't had any me time, just like a chance to lounge out and, watch the videos that I like and just hang out, focus on me for a little bit. So I think only doing 6 hours a day will kind of make it more sustainable, I guess, is what I would say. All right, so there's different ways that I could achieve the $900 to $1,000 goal. I could either do $250 Monday through Thursday and get $1,000, but after driving today, it kind of seems unrealistic / not sustainable. Even if I could pull it off, I'm gonna be busting my ass to get to that, or taking longer rides that might go to places where I'm still gonna have to spend the gas to get back, and possibly a toll like I did last Monday. So that idea, kind of tried it, didn't work. And another idea is doing $150 a day, so that's $600 Monday through Thursday, and then Friday I could do $300, but then that's because that Friday is going to be another long night. The other option is do $180 a day. That'll be 6 hours a day, Monday through Friday, which is kind of like more part-time, but also it's like I'll be kind of like concentrating my hourly wage in terms of it's kind of like focusing my time instead of like driving from like, let's say 4 to 11 and stopping, instead of just trying to wait till like 2:30 and stretching it out. Yeah, I might make more, but is it really worth it? And now that I'm thinking about it, it's probably not. So yeah, so $250 a day Monday through Thursday is $1,000, or Monday through Thursday $150, then Friday, that's 3, 6, yeah, and then do Friday making $300, that's $900, or do $180 a day for 6 hours. I think that's kind of like the most realistic option for me, because $180 doesn't seem too bad. And that's what I made today, and it wasn't hard to make that. And like, people have been tipping, so that's pretty cool. So $180 a day, Monday through Thursday. Oh, and also Friday, and that'll give me to $900. And that also makes my Friday lighter so that I could get home earlier. So potentially, I think that's what I'm gonna shoot for. So we'll see what happens, because I'm not really sure. Kind of feeling unmotivated, but also it's like, how am I feeling? I don't know. I kind of just don't want to keep driving, but we'll see. Hopefully I get my motivation back. But also I need to go all the way back home to get my medicine, because I feel like I've been eating more. I don't know. I need to think about what I'm going to do. Basically, my new goal or new plan is still $900 to $1,000, but I'm gonna shoot for $180 a day. I think that's a good goal. So I'm shortening my hours to like 6.5 hours. If I could do $180 in that time, I think that's fine. Yeah, I'm kind of tired. Versus stretching it out to like 9 hours, it's like I'm saving myself 3 hours, and I don't know, I could kind of just like take some time to myself, not have to just get back to my parking spot and just feel exhausted and then go to sleep. Let me think what else. Yeah, I think that's the most sustainable goal right now. And I need to go figure out that medicine situation. So I think I'm gonna close this video out. Thanks for tuning into this episode of Wheel Talk. I'll see you on the next one.